Hi guys, so we've been having massive winds today. It's been nice, we've had the door open, the house is getting some nice airflow, and I didn't realise just how windy it was until we decided to come out the back and have a bit of a look. And I walked out here and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And I noticed this big broken branch here. So it looks like I don't know exactly how bad it is until I remove it, but I am hearing other creaks and cracks up the top here. So then we came out further to find more fallen branches, two very large branches. Huge one here. This is like very, very windy. This huge one here too. So to give you an idea of size, that branch there is probably about 3 meters. Whoa. This one's probably about 2.5 meters. The thing is, I've been meaning to cut this back for quite some time now, and I've been putting it off, and I've probably got no one to blame but myself. So far I've been very lucky. This branch up here is a big one, it goes straight up. It's in fact all across the top here is all damaged, so very worried about this whole thing coming down, to be quite honest, onto my babies down here. So there's not really much I can do in this weather, but I'm going to clear these fallen branches here and we'll clear that one over there, and I think just hope for the best for now. And once this dies down, I think we're going to have to actually just take some action and get this big thing down. I was reluctant in one way because it acts as a really good microclimate for some of my trees, you know, but it's not going to be a good microclimate if it squashes them. So I think I'm going to have to chop this big top section out just for safety measures. Alright, so that's what I'm up to now. Let me know if anyone else has had any issues with the weather today. Wish me luck. Thanks guys, bye. Well, we got it cleared. This is well overdue. It was all the way out to here. Now we've got this big hole here, which is good, letting more sunlight into the grapes. But basically everything from that branch there up needs to go. Like this one just goes straight up and it's hanging off of this branch, and the top of that big long branch is all exposed along the top. It's all flat, similar to I don't know if you can see this one, not really, but this one was the same, so we dealt with that one, and the other one's doing the same again. And this tree's, you know, it's been heavily pruned on numerous occasions, as you can see, but we've let it go a bit too far this time. Problem is the possums use it as a highway, and they've worn out the top of the trunk that goes out this way. Half of the tree's gone. But it's just such a big undertaking because it goes up so high and there's so much stuff underneath it, and we're in such a small yard. Clearing all this to be able to do the job, it's a whole thing. Looks like we've got a couple more branches, smaller ones over there we probably need to deal with. But main thing is we've got all this cleared, and luckily there really hasn't been, there's been little to no damage that we can see. Our bonsais were looking a bit worse to wear beforehand anyway, but they've survived. It's really could have been a lot worse than what it was, and And the annoying thing is we were well aware of the risks of leaving this up, but unfortunately we didn't take our own warnings and do something about it. And now, luckily, we haven't paid for it, but I fear if we don't deal with this soon, probably before winter, that we will be paying dearly, considering I've got two of my precious trees underneath here, my multi-grafted apple and multi-grafted cherry. So this is nasty winds. So we've been slowly cutting this up. And I mean, it's all been sort of pruned down, and we've trimmed it all to stuff like this, so it looks a lot smaller than it actually is, but there's a lot of tree there, guys, a lot of tree. This whole side's gone. So yeah, fingers crossed that that's the last of it for now. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully no one's copped it hard or lost anything today. But yeah, catch us next time. See you, bye. So I haven't been doing this since sundown, but the sun's coming down, and I just thought I'd do a follow-up. I've put all the bonsais in under here, giving them a prune up, so they're safe from this nasty wind that we're getting. And some of these other trees that were out in the weather that I'm fearful of a branch dropping on. One of my star apples, what was supposed to be a green sapote, but I just recently realised that it's not, that they actually gave me the wrong tree because they had a tag in there. This is actually a heaven lotus, if you ever heard of that. The botanical name for it is Gustavia superba. Yeah, heaven lotus. So yeah, was disappointed at first, but very rare tree, so I'm happy to deal with that. My airlayer chacha, the miracle berry, and the eugenias there, they were all underneath this tree, so I've moved them in, closed this section in so that the wind doesn't damage them, and we've tried to make the best situation out of a bad situation, and looked at it in a positive note and said, well, sorry about this light as it's getting dark, but we just filled all of our things up with mulch. We've still got some of the branches to deal with, but it's very hard to see in this light, but yeah, so I just mulched everything. Yeah, and luckily little to no casualties, thankfully. My mini hothouse is torn though for my star fruit. Not going to be dealing with that tonight, but yeah, it's going to cop a bit of a hammering tonight, but there's not really much I can do about it. I'm not going to deal with it tonight, but yeah, that needs to be replaced. And I lost one of my mangoes as well, fruits that is, so I'm just hoping that this one here hangs on. R2E2, let's hope. Yeah, my other mango and my red fleshed Adamoya out the back there, they're surviving. I was a bit worried about those because they don't have anything sort of staking them, they're quite tall. The Atamoya being probably, I would say probably 3 meters, 3.5 meters, and the mango is probably at about 2.5 meters tall. So they're getting knocked around a bit. Like even the apricot is just getting hammered by the wind. I pruned back all the other stuff. Well, the apricot, that was twice as tall as that. Knocked the top off of that. But yeah, so struggling a bit, guys, with the wind. But I'm sure that things could have gotten a lot worse than what they are. Like, it is still, it's been going on all day, so we'll have to get it down pretty soon. Yeah, so thanks for watching. This has been done in a couple of parts, so I'm going to compile all this together, and yeah, hopefully all you guys have survived these nasty winds too. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye. Yeah, I don't usually do much about bonsais, and I'm not a professional bonsai person or anything like that, but I like to have a bit of a play, and some of these are my wife's, some are mine. But yeah, so at least they're all safe because they were right under where the tree was. So Blue Atlas. Blue juniper. Just got a prune. Beautiful trunk on this. It's hard to see in this light, but it's better. Good Nabari. Alright, thanks guys. Catch you next time.